Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Cap Nation Live, Wednesday, the 3rd of February edition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all tuning in with us on this beautiful and blessed Wednesday morning. There's some major construction going on. They didn't just bring in the jackhammers. They brought in this gigantic machine with a gigantic hammer on top of it today. The building has been shaking this morning, so if you guys start to see shingles fall, no, we don't have any roof shingles, but start seeing shit fall and fly, I think they're demolishing the building next door to us, is what they're starting. It's pretty damn crazy going on. What's going on, everybody? Happy birthday, Cody. See that it's your birthday today. Also, big warm welcome to our newest Cap Nation family member. Welcome, Leo Lopez. Welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You'll have exclusive access to today's members only video that will be dropping later today. Yes, we will have a members only video that will drop later today for Cap Nation family members. That is the $14.99 ones. All the members enjoyed a nice big winner yesterday. Congrats to everybody. Hold on one second, folks. All right. Michael, good morning. Thank you. Alex, good morning. Game of the week is posted. Game of the week is posted online. If you were on my game of the week last week, log in. You get it today. If you're not on it, you can get on it. It is just $100 to get on board my game of the week. Comes with my big guarantee. Guaranteed a winner, you'll get the next one free. Most pushed last week on my game of the week, so you guys all get it for free this week, even though a lot of you guys won. I know I did. Soccer yesterday, winning day, 2-1-1 in soccer. Should have done better than that, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. Unfortunately, just 2-1-1 in soccer, but hey guys, listen to this soccer run. If you are not betting the soccer that our company puts out, you are flat out missing out. In the last 9 days, we've put out 24 soccer plays. Hockey had another winning day yesterday, 2-1 yesterday. Soccer in the last 9 days, we've had 24 soccer plays that we have played in 9 days. We were 20 wins, 3 losses, and a push. 23-1. 20 wins, 3 losses, and a push in the last 9 days. Now, in the last 7 days, I believe that record is 15-1-1, or 6 days, not including today. Rich says it's funny how 2-1-1 is a down day for soccer. You know, it was a little lackluster yesterday. But in the last 6 days, we are 15-1-1 after yesterday's 2-1-1 day. Oh yeah. Starting a new streak. We went 13 straight before we dropped the first one yesterday. So now we're riding a new 2-game win streak. 2-game win streak. Starting that streak again, see if we can't beat 13 again. These guys are absolutely phenomenal at what they do when it comes to soccer. I absolutely love it. Edward, you thought you'd be the cooler yesterday. No, sir. No, sir. But it's going to be a good week. Yes, Shane. How was fishing yesterday? I saw something about love fishing, but you hate cleaning all those fish, so you must have done well. Brian Martinez, Kyle, when does the buy one, get one expire? For which package? For the big combo package? Is that what you're talking about, Brian? Rich says soccer's going to put my kids through college, right? No doubt about it. At the rate that it's going, it's going to do a lot. Have a big day planned. So, Brian, the combo package is set to expire. The buy one, get one free is supposed to be expiring by Friday. They're supposed to, that pack, it was actually supposed to be Tuesday, yesterday. I had a couple people ask me if they could have until the end of the work week, and I was able to get them to extend it until Friday. So that big package, a year of premiums, a year of my personal plays, a year of my game of the week, and a year guaranteed Saturdays. The buy one, get one free package, that one, you get 2 years out of it all until Friday. Chad, you're skiing with your friends in Big Sky. Very nice. Must be nice to be up there in Montana. Sounds a little cold, but I do want to brag. It was 82 flipping degrees yesterday. Yes, I'm not lying. 82 degrees yesterday. I was texting Edward, and it was like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock 6 o'clock in the evening, and it was still 76 degrees outside. Well, half of you in this country are freezing your nutsacks off. I'm over here roasting, wondering if I could put on a tank top. A little hot in the garage yesterday. And it's supposed to be warm again today, although it is cooling off. We're coming right back down to reality. All right, we're coming right back down to reality. And I think it's supposed to be in the low 70s. Never as houses a tooth. Yeah, don't even get me started on that one, but we'll talk about that one. It'll be better after today, let me tell you. So, yesterday, went and had a medical appointment. Had to, wait in that long line, if you know what I mean, and take a shot in the arm, if you know what I mean. Driving home, my mother-in-law and my wife, they need to use the restroom, so stop at the old Quick Trip, the old QT. Get me one of their delicious slices of pizza and a bottle of water. Start headed home, and I'm crunching, eating that delicious pizza. I'm starving. It's in the morning time. Haven't eaten all day. And I hear a crunch. I'm like, oh, that ain't good. What the fuck's in this pizza? Yuck. Somebody lose a fingernail in the pizza crust or something? No, it wasn't that. It was my tooth. So coming home yesterday, broke a molar, split like a quarter of it off. And must have been weakened probably from all those years of eating those hard candies and eating ice and, corn nuts and cracking sunflower seeds over there. The shit that you're not supposed to do, that they tell you you're not supposed to do. Apparently I'm not eating enough Alaskan king crab, something soft. So immediately went to the old dentist. She squeezed me in, took a look at it, took an x-ray. And lo and behold, I'm going back here in a little bit. I do have an appointment in 2 hours from now to go get it fixed. So, been a very adventurous day and a half, let me tell you. And by the way, everybody knows Jeff the Corn Nuts, right? I'm ready for them. They better get that tooth fixed today. Everybody knows. It seems like every time we go to Havasu, we start sweeping the flipping board. Chris B, I was very lucky that I got in. Here's the cool thing. The dentist, she seemed pretty damn cool. It was actually my first time in that office. And afterwards, she looked at my tooth and she told the lady in the front desk, hey, squeeze them in for tomorrow, take about an hour, get them fixed, filling, whatever that they're going to do, just temporarily, because I'm leaving out of town tonight. And the appointment center was like, oh, I don't know if we're going to have time. I don't, we'll all take a look. And the dentist, she's like, no, squeeze them in. We have room. So I was like, all right, thank you. I like this place. Yeah, definitely very lucky to get squeezed in last minute. That's for sure. So very blessed for that one. But yes, we are headed back to Lake Havasu. Nick Martinez, what's the over and under on how many cavities you have? Well, here's the thing. I have had one cavity in my entire life, and I was 10 years old, and I got in so much trouble for it that I never had another cavity ever again. Apparently, I had a cavity, and that's what ended up breaking this tooth, or part of it, or whatever it was. It was a cavity that weakened it. So I did have a cavity, but apparently they checked, they did the whole thing yesterday. No more cavities, so. Now, my teeth are all chipped and all of that from time playing hockey. You got a fake one that still needs to be replaced. But other than that. Henry says, loves the game of the week today. Guys, get on board and hammer it. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate that. Thomas says, squeeze him in. He's giving his game of the week, right? I'll trade you game of the week for some dental work. J-Rock says he got out of cavity, then he had welts on his butt, right? Pretty much. Got to give the dentist the game of the week today. No joke. No joke there. So I am headed back to the dentist. Probably be a little bit shorter of a show than a normal live show. I'm not going to go for 3 hours today. Probably for the next hour and 15 minutes because I do have to go to the dentist. Luckily for me, it's literally right down the street from the office. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. You know, and I've been scared of the dentist since I was in the Navy. You know, for our fellow shipmates or even veterans in here, I don't know how the other branches of the service do it, but when you have your wisdom teeth pulled in the Navy, now maybe it's changed since when I was in the Navy, but let me tell you, it's not too friendly, and it kind of scars you for life. You know, they clamp your mouth open. They put a towel over your eyes so you can't see what the fuck's getting ready to go down. And all of a sudden, when you feel that khaki material from their pants on your cheek, and they're using it as leverage on your face or on this side, and they're pulling this way. Edward, did they do the knee trick on you? Because I straight had a knee on my face to support me while they yanked them fuckers out. It was absolutely horrible. And then you got dry socket. They pack it with all that shit. It was horrible. Mine was in boot camp in Great Lakes. It's like going to dental work at a dentist school. It was absolutely horrible. Sergio says, good morning, Kyle. Buy one, get one free for the year for your personal picks. Can you explain? It's not for the normal packages for my personal place, Sergio. It's only, the buy one, get one free is only for that big combo package, the one that's $5,000. That's the only buy one, get one free for the year right now. And there's no promo code necessary for that one. You purchase it for the year for $5K, they automatically go back in and they double it. Jeff, they don't put you under in the Navy. They numb you with a bunch of shots. And maybe they change. I hope they've changed. J-Rock says dental work in Mexico. I'd much rather go to Mexico to get it done. They were decent, but you could hear and feel them twisting and pulling them out. Oh, my Lord, no. Yeah, so I'm basically scarred from life. You know, I will say that if you guys are ever in the Las Vegas area, Dr. Kim at Hollywood Smiles is probably the best dentist I have ever witnessed or seen. But I could be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of the dentist from my time in the Navy. Dr. Kim is the official dentist of the UFC. Works on a lot of the UFC fighters, makes a lot of their custom mouth guards, replaces a lot of their teeth. So, yeah, dental work coming in an hour and a half, and hopefully it's painless. But, yes, so back to the sweeps that are coming. Everybody knows when I head out of town for some reason, we start sweeping the board. Personal plays, premium plays, all of that stuff. Luckily for you all, we're going back to Lake Havasu, baby. Lake Havasu, the weather's warming up. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Aaron says, bought the game of the week, bet the farm on it. Love it, brother. Love it. Make sure you put the goats on it. That way we can double up on the goats, baby. Duke says you got one yanked a couple of months ago. You know, I always wondered, you know, if you guys ever decide to go back and change and alter your life, go back and be a dentist. Go back and be a dentist. And let me tell you, the one client that I had, or still have, Dr. Kim, this guy was 26 years old, driving a Lambo in Vegas. One of the BMW Alpinas as well. And I was always like, dude, what the hell does he do to make so much money besides being a dentist? How can cleaning teeth bring in such an income? No, it's the pulling of teeth, accepting cash payments, working in the how do you say it? The not so ritzy parts of town. The parts of town where most people don't have insurance or can't, qualify for care credit or whatnot. The people that pay cash for their dental work gives them a huge discount. Had a line out the door. I went in there one day. My front teeth are all chipped from times playing hockey. And he was fixing one of them. And fixing another tooth of mine. And so, he squeezes me in, gets me in the front of the line. I'm not lying to you. This dude had a line out the door. A line out the door. And he's like, hey, Kyle, I'll be right back. He was just checking on my mouth. And he's like, oh, I'll be right back. He's like, I got to pull some teeth. I'm like, oh, that sounds fucking painful. And he comes back in. I'm not shitting you. It's not even a minute later. And he comes back in. And he opens his hand. There you go, low income, Section 8. I wouldn't say Section 8, but just a lower income area. And he opens his hand and he's like, oh, look, it made me a quick $1,000. He was literally gone 1 minute, maybe 2, the time to walk to the next booth over. Shows me 4 teeth in his hand. He pulled out 4 teeth from some old lady, and there's $1,000 in his other hand. Now, this is an oral surgeon who does all the best of the best right there. But unbelievable. If you guys ever go back to work or go back and redo your career, become an oral surgeon, let me tell you. Edward says, I take Section 8, they pay nothing, right? Chris, I love it. I love it. Yeah, so this dude's pulling teeth all day long on a Saturday at $250 a tooth. See you later. See you later. See you later. See you later. There's $1,000. Oh, you need 2? $500. Let's go. 6 or more and you get a discount. Duke says, friend in high school took just from track and field in the jaw. Was so nasty, wired shut for months, he became a dentist. I can imagine so. Greg, what's going on, my brother? Says, even with dental, insurance is expensive. No doubt about it. Greg, I hope you enjoyed that 82 degrees yesterday. I hope you enjoyed that 82 degrees yesterday. Greg, we can brag. J-Rock, we can brag. We could brag about that beautiful weather while everybody's freezing their nutsacks off. I'm out there catching a tan working on the boat. But again, we're headed back to Havasu tonight. We're headed back to Havasu tonight. Now, I will be back for the Super Bowl. I will be back in the office. Full disclaimer, I will be back in the office for the Super Bowl. Which, you know, it's a good or bad thing. I can watch the Super Bowl from the motorhome, but unfortunately, I have to come back to the office to work. I think anyways. Now, if I can get out of it, I definitely will. I don't mind watching it from the motorhome, that's for sure. Be better than driving back. But I will be here. Fishing tournament next week. Fishing for 100K on beautiful Lake Havasu. Yeah, Alex, I hate the dentist too, man. I hate the dentist. Chris, you got yours out for $52. That's maybe why you use a screwdriver, right? Supposed to use a pair of vice grips. Supposed to use a pair of vice grips. Ross Pitts, good morning. Patrick says, LA's nice and warm, very nice. Congrats to everybody on the West Coast. Jay Landon says, had to have 3 pulled before neck surgery. Was the worst pain ever. I was there 5 minutes, and they were not gentle, I swear. They get off on it because they send you home without meds most of the time. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. So, yeah, hopefully they're gentle with me. Hopefully the planet, I mean, the boat is done. The boat is ready to rock and roll, although it's a little flippin' dirty. So I do need to give the boat all wiped down from driving home in the rain last week. Need to give the old boat a wipe down. Got to pick up the motorhome and come back, pack up for the trip. But we'll be back in Havasu tonight. Patrick's from Hacienda Heights. I was born in Santa Monica, raised in Santa Clarita. All right, folks. We're going to jump into it. Again, game of the week is later today. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board the game of the week. It is already posted. You get instant access to it. All of that good stuff. The first soccer play, guys. The very first soccer play. You need to be signed up by 12:30 Eastern time for soccer today. Well, that's the first one, but there's actually 4 soccer plays again today. Absolutely love what we're putting out for soccer today. Alex in the fancy area, Rancho Palos Verdes. Yes, that he is. Alex, when are you guys going to start making some bead locks for some off-road vehicles, kind of like Walker Evans Racing or whatnot? Or what do you got for a Tundra, Alex? I need some nice rims for a Tundra. Make you a trade. Alex says, I'm so tempted to try soccer. Soccer's been unbelievable, brother. Shane says, the free play today looks great. I agree. Robert Curry says, can Houston lose tonight? Which one? College, or pro? Because both are playing tonight. Robert says, yes, Alex, soccer gets you paid. Trust me. Soccer gets you paid. That is for sure. You guys all saw that 15K cash out I did on Monday, courtesy of, thank you, Bet Online. Nice, quick 15K. Jay Landon says, just got to give a special shout out to Kyle. Your picks are solid and your interaction with people are bar none. You're the man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I have fun doing this. Now, I don't own the company. I basically make a lot of, you know, the rules and the policies where I can myself and bend the ones that I'm not allowed to be able to help you guys. YouTube is not part of my contract here at the company, but it's something that I took under my wing and became my little pet project. And I absolutely love this. I love the daily live shows. Absolutely love what we do. Alex, awesome. If you ever make a beadlock and you need somebody to go out and beat them up and test them out, let me know. I'll put them on. I've got 40s on my JK, and then I've got 35-inch BFG crawlers on my old Willies. But I've got Walker Evans on both. But I don't mind swapping them out. Duke says 15K cash out is half the reason I bought the package. You know, and that was a nice 12K on one day of soccer. Ken, have the props been put out? No, they'll start trickling in tonight. I thought they were going to be out. The first little round of them was going to be out yesterday. But keep in mind, guys, a lot of you guys are anxious for the props, anxious for the Super Bowl stuff. And trust me, I know all of that. I know you guys are anxious to see what we're putting out. Props will start trickling in today. The other stuff will be there shortly as well. But keep in mind, Super Bowl is not until Sunday. With the day and age of COVID and everything else that's going on, you don't want us to rush anything. You don't want us to rush anything. Trust me, the prop set will be trickling in early, will more than likely not be affected if a certain player end up being deemed ruled out due to COVID or whatnot. Because trust me, there's a couple players from Kansas City that will more than likely potentially not be playing. There's a couple rumors. I'm not going to participate in the rumors because as of right now, they're just rumors from the inside. But there's a couple Tampa Bay players as well. So we're very selective and we're very cautious when it comes to putting out a bet a week early, 5 days early, 4 days early, 6 days early. But I know you guys are anxious. The first round of props will be trickling in later tonight. So if you're on the Super Bowl package or the prop package, you'll start to see those later on tonight. Ross Pitt says, nice job on Purdue yesterday and Illinois. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, yeah, Joe, so the info on Tampa Bay is behind the scenes. It hasn't been publicized yet, so I guess I could break some breaking news, but if it's not true, I don't want to be the start of a false rumor. I'd rather somebody else break the news and it be true than state a false rumor, especially in the betting world. So I'll hold off on that one until it's true. Guys, if you're new to the YouTube channel, this is the barbershop part of Cappers Nation Live where we discuss just about anything and everything. The couple of things that we do not discuss, politics. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you like. We don't talk about religion. I don't care who you pray to, who you don't pray to. And we don't talk about your bank account, how much money's in it or how much money's not in it. However, if you want to add money to it, we can talk about that. Other than that, just about everything here in the barbershop goes. From air fryers to fishing to hunting to how you guys can have a better relationship with your significant others by going to Jared. By the way, Valentine's Day is coming up. Get your ass to Jared, folks. Matt says, Kyle, will you bet every single prop in the prop package? Yeah, I usually do, Matt. Trust me, I mean, my hands are heavily in the props. That's one thing that I get to oversee as far as, the prop package goes. So every prop that goes out will have my official stamp of approval on it. If I don't like it, it won't make the prop package. Now, everybody here, is putting in their props and whatnot. But if I don't like it, if I'm not going to bet it, it won't make it out to you guys. Anthony says, hit the thumbs up. Only 60 thumbs up, 148 watching. Yes, please do. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. You guys want another free premium or personal play today or something big? You gotta hit that one, all right? But yeah, Matt, it's a lot of props, but I bet them all. Even if you're betting $10 on a prop or $5 on a prop, it pays for itself. It literally pays for itself. Mr. Chef Bayer, good morning. Alex, thanks for jumping on board the soccer package. I see you just grabbed the 3 days today. Very nice, brother. Shane likes St. John's to cover today. St. John's against Villanova. We're going to take a look at the games. We're going to jump into the games here because like I was explaining earlier, I do have a dental appointment this morning, so I'm not going to be live for too long this morning. But we are going to put you guys on the juice today. If you guys are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tap that little bell. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Mr. O'Neill, good morning, good morning, good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad to have you here. Every dollar counts. Good morning. Real Champ, good morning. I thought I saw an email from you. I will double check. I believe you sent it to my personal email. I saw it last night. But yes, I will double check and reply to you as well. Oh, I see it right here. But yeah, Real Champ, I definitely will. Let me reply after the live show. Figure something out for you, brother. Seth says, can you do a section of a video to explain the proper way to bet props for those of us new to the Super Bowl package this year? Absolutely. Absolutely. That might be a solid members only video or live show feed right there. That might be a good one. Every dollar counts. Sorry to hear that you lost your job due to COVID. It's took out a lot of people's income and place of employment. It sucks, brother. Always just make sure you bet responsibly. We'll build that bankroll up. But yeah, Seth, I'll do one. I'll do one for that. No doubt about it. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a good members only video or live show topic right there. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Edward says that every dollar counts. Every setback is an opportunity for a new come up. No clue who said that, but love it. One door shuts, another window or one door shuts, another door opens up somewhere. Whatever they say. J Rock says $14.99 only video. Right? Real Chimp says thanks. Want to go all in? You destroying soccer? We'll definitely. I will definitely reply to your email. We'll get you on everything. Ross Pitt says if you need a job, apply for the post office. Do the Dallas Mavericks lose 7 in a row tonight? Yes. Chris B says if a door shuts, just reopen it. It's a door, right? Exactly. All right, so we're going to jump into the games. Take a look at a few things here. Put you guys on the right side. Free plays yesterday were on point. Soccer on point as always. Man, I can't wait for soccer. I absolutely can't wait. Going to get on Sofa Score. And put in the alerts. And while I'm sitting in that dentist chair, hopefully it just keeps dinging for the winners, baby. Hopefully it'll keep dinging for the winners. J-Rock says if the door shuts, climb through the window and take everything. Shane says he needs help plowing snow. I'd say Edward would probably hire you to shovel snow, but I seen a picture of his wife shoveling the snow while he was inside, staying warm. All right, so we do have some early action games today, folks. There are some early action games. Fordham and Massachusetts, one of them at 6 p.m. James Madison playing at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Just going to throw this out there. I do lean towards James Madison, but I don't like it. I don't like it enough to want to bet it. Houston and ECU going down at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 Pacific. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Alex, yeah, soccer looks on point today. Edward says that was light work. Guess who had to break all the ice because she salted too soon. That's no good. First one we're going to take a look at. We're going to take a look at that 6 p.m. Eastern time game between the Cougars and the Pirates. Houston and ECU will be the very first one. Houston on the road. Laying that big number, guys. Going to pop up that breakdown. Do need to log into live odds here. Jesse T, good morning. Good morning to everybody. I hope you guys are all having a blessed Wednesday morning. It's game of the week day. Cha-ching! Also, there will be a members-only video. Members-only video for Cap Nation family members. That is the $14.99 membership later on today. If you want to get on board the YouTube exclusive side and get your name in green, which most of you guys here are, I'll be honest, most of the people that participate in the live show for the most part, already have your name in green. But if you want to become one of the YouTube exclusive members like everybody else, get access to exclusive videos, members only videos, members only live shows, then hit that join button or the link that I just posted. Yes, Marcus, buy 3, get 3 for soccer ended last week. Ended last week. Nathan, good morning there, shipmate. I know Nathan's loving the soccer. Nathan hated soccer, but I think Nathan might be the newest, biggest fan of international soccer. Wouldn't be surprising to hear that Nathan's watching it now. Yeah, soccer, the buy 3, get 3 that expired last week. There is a deal on the season, or not season, but the year of soccer, $1,000. If you buy the year, you get a week of the NHL if you don't already have the NHL season for free. Thomas, I don't have any control of the billing, but yeah, you can prorate upgrade through YouTube. They won't charge you twice. Sergio, you click on the guaranteed tab. Click on the guaranteed tab at the top of the page. And then scroll down below the green box. It'll be the first one that's already pre-selected for you. There's a link directly to it. There's a link directly to it. All right, so popping up the basketball odds for today, guys. We're going to take a look at that Houston Cougars ECU Pirates game. Houston laying that big 16.5 as of right now, minus 105, which means you can get them at 16 minus $1.15 or plus 16.5 for ECU minus $1.15. Total over and under 132.5. Edward says soccer should be double priced. I agree. The run that it's on, it should be double priced. Nathan says, yes, now I need to buy 3, get 3 free. Come on, man. You're the man. Get that promotion back ASAP. I'll be honest. I don't expect to see it back anytime soon. So take advantage of that year. Take advantage of that year. It ends up being $19 a week. Just send over that Bitcoin, shipmate. By the way, we do take crypto for all you crypto hoarding people out there. First half number, Houston laying 9.5. First half total over and under 62 in this one. Take a look at the Cougars, guys. 15-1 for Kelvin Sampson and the Cougars coming out of the AAC. Yes, folks, 15-1. Their last loss was on December 29th. Actually, their only loss was on December 29th against Tulsa, where they lost 65-64 by 1 flipping point on the road. They're 10-1 in conference play. Absolutely on a roll. Oh, I see we've got some douchebags showing up. Must be nice to get on somebody's live show and then tell them to shut up. Like, okay. Okay.
Loser.
Crypto hoardery, right? Hold on 1 second, guys. Scott, good morning. Some of the props will be posted tonight. The other stuff later in the week. Not late, in the next day or so. Jesse T says, about time for a flush. I do agree. It's coming. The DFB under Brandon says, Brandon douche fucking bag. It's gotta be. Gotta be. But don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. Franklin, is there any way to see the record of the premium plays and personal plays? Watch every video, brother. We recap them in video. We don't post them for the general public to see because you might see who we're riding at the current time. Because we do ride. This business is about streaks and trends, baby. Some people are catching on. Oh, about the Trailblazers, how we just keep making money on them when they're a 2-3 point dog. Sometimes we just make it too easy for everybody. But if you want to know exactly what we're taking, you want to track it, feel free. Watch every video. We give a recap every single video. Scott Kyle, how much do you have on your game of the week? I'm loving this one. As of right now, I have 11,000 to win 10. And I'm going to bet it again. I'm going to bet it again as soon as soccer winds down. And I'm able to unload some more. Love it. You guys are cracking me. You guys are cracking me up. Nathan, Edward, you guys are cracking me up. All right, so taking a look at the ECU Pirates, guys. Joe Dooley and the Pirates, just 7-6 on the year. 7-6 on the year, 1-6 in conference play. They won their very first conference play against Tulane, beating them 68-58. Then they've lost 5 straight. Losing to Tulane. They lost the back end of the back-to-backs. They lost to South Florida, Memphis, UCF, and Tulsa. Here they are at home against Houston. They just lost at home to Tulsa, 77-68. They lost 80-53 to Memphis at home. They lost 69-63 to South Florida at home as well. Taking a look at the numbers, a side-by-side comparison. Scott, what's the largest wager you ever personally placed? 100K, and I've shown the tickets. I did it twice. 100K on the New York Yankees in the playoffs a couple years ago. First one I lost. They were plus 100. Even money. I lost to the cheating Astros with that 2-run Altuve walk-off against Chapman. I have it blistering. I have just a vivid memory of that entire at-bat and then that hit. But I made it back the very next day at plus 105. 100K to win 105. So I made 5K for my pain and suffering. But we should have won that one. But yeah, we showed the live tickets on the live show. Showed both of those tickets on the live show. All right, so take a look. Let's take a look at the numbers from ECU first of all, guys. They hit 45% from the field. And their numbers are even lower in conference play. We'll use their conference play numbers because that's the most recent of what they've done. 44% from the field, 27% from out deep. Unfortunately for ECU, they're going to be going up against the #1 3-ball shooting team in the ACC, as well as #2 overall, holding teams to under 27% shooting, 26.5% in conference play, 24.8% all season long. They hit 45.3% of all their 2-point plays. Unfortunately for them, they're going to be going up against a Houston defense that's holding teams to 40.6% shooting from 2-point range. It's not looking good for ECU. Houston, on the other hand, they're hitting 49.2% overall shooting from the field, 35.6% shooting. Luckily for them, and that's their out deep 3-point numbers. Luckily for them, ECU's given up an even bigger number, 37%, to opposing offenses. They're averaging just 46% of all their two-point plays. Again, luckily for them, the ECU defense is giving up 48%. I look for Houston to have a much better game offensively, percentage-wise shooting. They are a 72% free throw shooting team. 2 foul participation, null and void, no advantage for either team. 7.9% for Houston, 3.5% for ECU. Houston lives by that three ball, 37.9%, safe to round up to 38% of their total points scored in every game, on average, come from the three-point range. You guys are cracking me up in the comments. As far as this one goes, first of all, I don't have a dollar on it yet. I don't know if I want to lay 16 points on Houston. But in reality, Houston should cover. Their defense should be able to lock down ECU today. But if Houston takes this game lightly, 16 points is still a lot. Doesn't matter which team it is. Doesn't matter which team it is. 16 points is still a lot of points. As far as this one goes, I think the total creeps over or stays under, but gets very close to creeping over. I think the total hanging out at 132.5 is going to be very close. While I do lean towards the under, I don't think that total is high enough for me to want to take the take the under. And it's definitely not low enough for me to want to take the over. I think it gets very close to the 132.5 mark. I think it gets to 129, 130. Not enough for me to want to take an under. I mean, one bucket for air, not enough for me to want to take an under. So I'll stay away from the total. Houston laying 16 minus $1.15 is very enticing. I'll probably have a very small wager on it. This might be one that you add to a teaser, knock down even lower. But I can see this one staying within the number as well. So if I did anything on laying the 16, it would be extremely small. Matt says, I like the pick, Kyle, but laying 16.5 is tough. Laying 16 is tough on any team. I don't care how big the mismatch is. It is always, that's a tough number. 100%. That's a tough number. Edward says ECU could hit a few meaningless threes. You know, that they can. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. However, their three-point numbers are absolutely horrible. Like what would we go over? 24%? 27% in conference play. Roger says it might be a backdoor waiting to happen. I'm right there with you on that aspect of that one. I can see it going on either direction. So for that one, I'll probably, if I do anything, it'll be very small. LSU and Bama. Cleveland Bailey says Bama wins but doesn't cover. Edward says, yeah, better games, but when Houston is up 30. They're up 30. You'll be kicking yourself. Hold on 1 second. Okay. We will do the Bama game next. J-Rock says I don't kick myself for non-bets. I do for losing picks. Yeah, nobody likes losing, but nobody likes missing a blowout either. Nobody likes missing that blowout either. All right. All right, so we're going to jump into the very next one. Let me pop up that one. We'll do the Alabama-LSU game next. I know that's a very popular one. 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPNU. Jonathan says VCU at 2 now. Good old VCU. Sergio, thank you for jumping on board my game of the week. I see you jumped on board that as well. Glad to have you on board for that. Glad to have you on board, brother, as well as everybody. Alrighty, let's pop up this one. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinion on the Alabama and LSU game. Post up in the comments what you guys are liking. As of right now, Alabama laying 8.5, minus $1.10. LSU plus 8.5 with a total over and under 163 points. Big numbers there. Alabama minus 4.5 in the first half, over and under 78 in the first half as well. Near 80-point first half number. Holy hell. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinion on this one. So post up in the comment section. Do you like LSU catching the points? Do you like Alabama laying the points? What is it that you like on this game? Do you like that over? Do you like that big total over? 163 points is a lot of points. Curious what you guys like. First of all, full disclaimer, nothing on this game as of yet. I don't have $1 on this game. Maybe we'll change that here in a minute. Maybe we'll change that here in a minute. J-Rock says the total is high. I doubt Alabama makes 23 three-pointers this time. Just popping up all the good information for this one, guys. We will break down this game in its entirety. Sterling Gentry Jr. likes Bama in the under. Joe says weak inside D for LSU. Williams says LSU with the points. Real Champ says LSU out players and trash. Give me 1 second here, folks. One quick second here. Derek Vasquez, welcome to the Nation family side. I see that you did upgrade. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Glad to have you with us for the family side. You will have access to today's members only video, which will be available to Cap Nation family members. J-Rock says they scored 180 the last time, with Bama making 23 threes. Come on, how likely is that to happen? Plus, Bama builds big leads and stalls late. I'd rather just take the points, but under if I play the total. Big welcome to Derek to Air Fryer Nation. Speaking of Air Fryer Nation, if you guys have access to the air fryers, if you've got access to the Cap Nation Brinks truck, let's see it. Spam the chat. Let's see it, folks. If you got it, flaunt it. If you don't, well, then you know what to do. You just click that join button and you'll have access to it. I'll help get that party started as well. J-Rock says 4 points a minute, give the under. Eddie Sports Money just tried to bet big on FanDuel and they limited you. You know, sometimes it's better to sneak in a few smaller bets than one big one. Word to the wise, food for thought on that one. One of the tricks of the trades. Sometimes it's easier to bet smaller than it is. A little bit on the larger side. Danny Daniels, my brother, what's going on? Derek, you had a 5-leg parlay yesterday. Very nice. Congrats. Very nice. Nathan, on your NHL in Edmonton. We had Edmonton yesterday as well in the NHL. Part of our 2-1 NHL day yesterday. All righty. Time for that breakdown now. Love to see you guys participating in the live chat as well. Love to see that chat rate up. Love to see that chat rate up. All right, guys, LSU, Alabama. As we already said, that big 8.5 number and a monster total of 163. LSU 11-5 on the year. Losing 3 of their last 4 games. Losing most recently to Texas Tech 76-71. Texas A&M, they did beat 78-66. Their other 2 losses in that 4-game stretch to Kentucky 82-69. And a 105-75 loss to Alabama, who they're going to be playing today. That was on their own home court there in Baton Rouge. Here they are traveling on the road to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Nate Oates and the Crimson Tide going to be going at it. They are coming off their 66-61 loss to Oklahoma, where they definitely screwed the pooch. Joseph, do you cash out from BetOnline to your Bitcoin wallet when Bitcoin is trending down, or is it trending up, or does it matter? If you're planning on selling it and turning it into cash, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But if you're planning on holding Bitcoin, you can always do it when it's trending down. You know? On Monday, I just wanted to cash out. Monday, I just wanted to pull some money out. So, I pulled money out. I haven't cashed it out yet, so I actually made a little bit on it. Made a couple grand on it already. I think they sent me it when it in the low 32s. Now it's up to almost 37. It's 36.7 right now. But if you're planning on turning it into cash, Joseph, it doesn't matter when they send it to you. All right, taking a look at the numbers, a side-by-side comparison. First of all, I'm going to put out a full disclaimer. The total is an extreme amount here. You have a total of 163. I'm going to tell this to you guys every single day we see a big total like this. Anything in the high 140s and above, anytime you have a big total, you have to wonder. First of all, it's college kids, the ebbs and the flows, the highs and the lows, the missed shots, the turnovers. Although turnovers can create scoring opportunities quick and a lot of fast points. However, if they have a drought of a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, if they go a 5-minute scoring drought, your total is dead. If they go a 2-minute or a 3-minute scoring drought, your total is also probably dead. They have to be lights out shooting nonstop for a full 40 minutes by both teams. By both teams. LSU averaging, we're going to take a look at conference play numbers. We'll take a look at conference play numbers where Alabama's 6-3. LSU's 6-3. Alabama's 9-0 in conference play. When you take a look at conference play numbers, LSU hitting 50.4% from the field. Struggle from out deep, 31.8%. However, Alabama's defense is number one in the SEC at defending the three in conference play, holding opposing teams to 26.5% shooting from out deep. LSU hitting 52% of all their 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. Unfortunately for them, Alabama's defense, again, number one. The number one defense in the SEC. They're holding teams to 42.1%. 42% shooting of all their 2-point plays. LSU does knock down a free throw exceptionally well, 75.4%. Now, Alabama may have the number one defense in the SEC, but they also have the number one offense, the number one rated offense in the SEC as well. Number 20th overall. However, LSU's offense overall is ranked 6th. However, based on adjusted efficiency, strength of the schedules, and all of that good stuff that come with their 6-3 conference record, has them ranked lower in conference play. Alabama hitting 55% from the field in conference play, number one 3-point shooting team at 41.2% conversion from out deep. LSU does have that number 3 SEC 3-point defense, holding teams to 32% shooting. That wasn't the case in their first meeting. Will it be the case in this meeting? We're going to find out. 2-foul participation definitely favors LSU just a little bit. Not much. I mean, actually, really none at all. As LSU's in at 20%, 19.8% of the time. Alabama 24.6%. So 4.5%, not a big number for a difference in the percentage-wise for the 2-foul participation, which only counts towards the first half. Height advantage, no height advantage, one way or another. Both go to the bench for nearly 30% of the minutes played by bench personnel. Alabama relying on that 3-ball, living and dying by it. 44% of their total points. 44% of their total points all come from out deep. If LSU can play any 3-ball defense at all, it will definitely keep Alabama off their game. Yeah, Joseph, it's basically, you got to decide where you think the market's going to go. If you think the Bitcoin's going to go up to, back up to 39 or 40, then, it may be better off in your pocket or in your wallet, crypto wallet. As far as this one goes, Alabama's, the more superior team. They put that embarrassing beatdown on them by 30 points back on the 19th. Do I think that happens again? It has the making to. Are they going to knock down 23 threes? Only a time traveler can tell you that today. And that I am not. But as far as the game goes, I do lean towards Alabama, and it's just a lean. So I do lean towards Alabama laying the 8.5. I think they win. I don't know if they cover today. They probably do. However, the total of 163, I lean towards the under. I don't see him scoring as many this year, or this go around. Now, I may go over, but I think that Alabama defense will keep it under. If LSU can play any three-ball defense at all, it stays under. And trust me, LSU defending the three will be a very high priority. Thank you, Deez Wax. Appreciate that. Says I'm late, but wanted to say right on that Portland win last night. Thanks, Kyle. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. My pleasure to be able to. Ross Pitts, thanks for jumping on board Game of the Week. Don't forget soccer, guys. Soccer. You have an hour to get on board the very first soccer play. And it's good. Soccer's good. Thomas says, now they're not going to cover. I'm going to see how this works out for me. Yeah, if Bama didn't lose to Oklahoma, I think the game would be a lot wider of a spread. If you look, Alabama from out deep against Oklahoma, they went 10 of 28. That Oklahoma defense stepped up. Held them to 35% shooting from out deep. Not the 40% that they were normally used to. Travis, what sport is game of the week? It's a basketball play. Sebastian said, what's the best place to bet from New Orleans? The Beau Rivage was nice when I was there last year. Beau Rivage was nice. Michael, how do you purchase the game of the week? You go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on that guaranteed tab at the top of the page. Scroll down below the green box. It's already pre-selected for you. Or there's a link to it right there. There is a link to it right there. Travis, college or pro? You got to sign up for that one. It's a basketball play, and it's a winner. It's a basketball game that takes place in the United States of America, and the cutoff time, not necessarily the start time, but the cutoff time to sign up is 7 p.m. Eastern time. Nathan, are you betting big in the first soccer game? I'm betting consistently. I bet them all the same, brother. You know me. I don't deviate from them. That way I can take a 2-1 in one day like yesterday and turn it into profit. But I will be honest, I did bet the parlays again. 7 p.m. Eastern time is the cutoff for the game of the week. Edward says, Thomas, LSU tonight equals Tennessee last night. Where's the hand in the face emoji? Right there. What site do I use to bet props? Bet online. Bet online. All right, so we're going to take a look at a couple more. We're going to take a look at that Kentucky and Missouri game next. But again, I do lean towards the under 163. I think if they have any scoring drought at all, or LSU can keep Alabama off that 3-point game, I think it'll stay under. Kentucky, Missouri coming up next. 7 p.m. Eastern time there in Columbia, Missouri at the Mizzou Arena, which is generally a tough place to play. 22nd hardest place to play, but however, we all know the Mizzou Arena, whatever they call it, will not be holding 15,061 fans. Nathan says the money line is different in soccer. It is. However, I bet to win. My bets are always bet to win. So when I say I'm betting 3,000, I'm betting to win 3,000 on a premium play or a personal play. Soccer, if I'm betting to win 500, if the juice is minus 120, I'm risking 600 to win 500. Or if it's $1,000 bet, I'm risking 1,200 to win 1,000. It's no different than baseball. The odds are the same. Odds are the same no matter what game you're taking. It's just sometimes it's a money line bet, sometimes it's a spread bet, sometimes it's a three-way. So there's not much different, but my bet to win amount always stays the same when I'm being consistent. I don't bet 1,000. Let's just say it's for instance purposes, it's a minus 110. I'm not betting 1,000 to win 909. I'm betting 1,100 to win 1,000. Or I'm betting 3,300 to win 3,000. Or 550 to win 500, or 330 to win 300. I keep all my bets to win amount consistent. Now, you can do it the other way, but you need to keep your bets consistent as well. Don't do to win on one and then the other is risk amount the same as your to win. All right, so Kentucky and Missouri coming up next. Popping up the odds for this one. Edward says Kentucky is just like Duke, right? How about Kansas yesterday? We just say we're done betting Kansas, and then look what they do. Look what they do. This is a write-in game, so you might have limits on it, just so you guys know. Missouri laying 4.5. Kentucky coming in, catching 4.5, minus 105, which means you can get the +5, minus $1.15, plus 170 on the money line. Over and under set at 137. William, am I doing a Roomba up free play? A what? J-Rock says, Mizzou all day, fade Kentucky. Take a look at Kentucky, guys. 5-10 on the year, coming off their 11-point beatdown by Alabama on the road. They did beat LSU 82-69. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 games. Their other losses were to Georgia, Auburn, and Alabama. Playing Missouri today. Missouri, on the other hand, 11-3. 3 losses come by way at Tennessee, Mississippi State, and Auburn. They lost to Auburn 88-82 back on the 26th last week. They are coming off their overtime victory against TCU 102-98 on Saturday. Free picks were definitely money yesterday. Here they are at home against Kentucky. Taking a look at the numbers. Let's take a look at Kentucky's numbers. We'll take a look at those conference play numbers. 46% from the field, 32.6% from three-point range. A very pathetic, and in the red, 45% shooting from two-point range. Although Kentucky can knock down a free throw, 76.6%. Number two free throw shooting team in the SEC. Take a look at Missouri, guys. They have been a lights-out team. Winning when you least expect them. Then they got their beat down by Tennessee. They got their beat down by Mississippi State. And they lost by 6 to Auburn. They do have some holes in their game, in my opinion. Missouri hitting 49.9% from the field. They struggle from out deep. Pathetic three-point shooting team, 28.8%. They do convert 53.3% of all their two-point plays. Every jump shot, layup, and dunk. They're a 69% free throw shooting team. How they're 11-3, they can't knock down a free throw worth a shit. And they can't even hit a three ball as well. 2 foul participation, pretty much the same. 16% for Kentucky, 19.4% for Missouri. Quick little one on this one. Kentucky sucks. I think they have the coaching matchup. Coach Capriari against Coach Martin. Kentucky is a teaching coach. They're 4-4 in conference play. They had that big win against LSU, but LSU's been falling apart 4 out of their last 5 games. Their other wins against Mississippi State, who did beat Missouri. They have a win over Vandy, and they have a win over Florida. They've won nearly as many games on the road as they have at home. Here they are on the road again. I can't trust them. I can't trust Kentucky as of yet. I'm going to be honest, though. I think Kentucky has the capability to keep it close. Their defense is very comparable with Missouri. Michael, hit the refresh button. There's 193 people here. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the content 7 days a week. We greatly appreciate it. I think the defenses are very comparable. I think the offenses are very comparable. Missouri, on the other hand, in my opinion, has had a much easier schedule, with games on the likes of Oral Roberts, Oregon, Wichita State, Liberty, Illinois, which wasn't a slouch, Bradley, Arkansas, South Carolina. Then you take a look at Kentucky. They had a gimme in the beginning of the season against Morehead State. They lost to Richmond and the wheels fell off. They had Kansas, Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Louisville, all in a stretch in the month of December. Holy hell, what a December schedule. Since they've started conference play where they're 4-4, they've lost to Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, and Alabama again. Quality teams to lose to. I think Kentucky keeps it within the number here. Call me crazy and maybe I'm completely wrong. But I like Kentucky plus the 5 minus $1.15. That is just a lean. Remember, I don't bet all the leans. If I'm going to bet a lean is just a lean and point you guys in the direction where I think the play is going to go. If I decide to bet a lean, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I do lean towards Kentucky plus the 5. As far as the total goes, over and under 137. I think we get close. I think we get close to the total on this one. I think the lack of defense by both teams will give it an opportunity to get to 137. I think it'll be very close. But again, I do lean towards the over, but I'm not going to bet it. Ruben, good morning. The one and dones are definitely catching up, but they've got, replacements. But then again, you got to be able to coach your kids. Lewis, thanks for jumping on board the week of the NHL. Glad to have you on board for that as well. Glad to have you on board for that as well. All right, so we're going to do another one. UFC is back this weekend, guys. Just so you guys know, UFC is back this weekend. Boy, can I not. I can't wait. We have such a fun weekend. Oh, Nathan, about your question about the Sunday play. We're going to be deciding that later today as a company. I have a dental appointment for that tooth that I broke yesterday. And then after that, we're going to have a conference, a little Zoom meeting with the guys in the Vegas office in here. And we're going to discuss that later today. But more than likely, it's looking like it's going to move. We do have something mapped out for Monday. DA Sports, what's going on, brother? Lalo, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, J-Rock, I agree on that. Not to the effect of the Duke crying and the Coach K and his... I don't want to use that word because it's offensive to women, but we'll just call him a pansy. Just call him a pansy. Coach K definitely on the pansy side, that's for sure. All right, so gonna do another game here. We are gonna do another game. Give me 1 second, folks. And we're going to pop this next one up real quick for you guys. One second, folks. Just double checking everything. Just double checking everything. All right. Next game up that we're going to do the SMU and Tulsa game. 9 p.m. Eastern time game, SMU and Tulsa coming up next. Zach says, if I get your Super Bowl package with the personal picks, do these plays start today? They start today. Now, if you want them, Zach, if you want, your package to start tomorrow, you can purchase it today and then just tell me that you want to start it tomorrow. We can. Travis, you said, just thinking about buying the guaranteed game of the week. Do I think we're going to win? I wouldn't put it out if I didn't think we're going to win. Keep in mind, I've already got 11K on the game. I wouldn't put it out just to throw shit at the board. I'd rather not have one than just put something out. You know what I mean? Ooh. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. SMU and Tulsa coming right up. Late game on the board. Second to last game on the board, game 7-11 and 7-12. Jong O, how much is the game of the week? It's $100. It comes with a guarantee. Guaranteed to win, or I'll give you the next one free. I technically haven't lost one in I don't know how long. It's been a couple months. We pushed, well, some of us pushed last week. Some of us won last week. But even though Belmont laying 5 was technically a push, even though I think probably closer to 75% of you guys all got 4.5 or better and won, I still gave it to everybody for free that was on it last week because I'm very honorable like that. But yeah, $100 guaranteed to winner. You get the next one free. Jan says, LOL, I watch this show daily. It's one of his phrases, my guy. What's a phrase? Oh, hammer it and pound it. We got plenty for you to pound. You can go pound a soccer play in 42 minutes. Jaden, what's going on? All right, so SMU laying the 3 minus $1.15, minus 160 on the money line. Neverez with that date perfectly. It's been a while. It has been a while. All right, so we're going to get that breakdown rolling for everybody as well. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. Actually looking for something here. Alrighty. Frozen screen. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that real quick. Get that frozen screen fixed, and we'll get this breakdown rolling for you guys. Right. Got that one done. Get this breakdown rolling. SMU laying the 3, over and under set 135.5. First half numbers, SMU laying 1.5. Tulsa plus 1.5, over and under 63.5. Mike, thanks for jumping on board the game of the week. Brett, I see you jumped on board the prop package. Props will slowly start trickling in later tonight. SMU 9-4, losers of 2 of their last 3 games, losing to Houston and Memphis. They also beat Memphis on the back end of the back-to-backs with the day in the middle. J-Rock says, your other job, the ventriloquist. Yes. Yes. And Ruben, yes, you missed the Houston college basketball breakdown. Was the very first one that we broke down. They just lost to Houston 70-48. Houston also put the beat down on Tulsa 86-59 earlier in the year. Tulsa coming off a big win over ECU, beating them 77-68. Before that, they lost 2 straight to Temple, 77-67 in that Houston game. They also have wins over Memphis, South Florida, Cincinnati. They also beat Houston on their own home court, 65-64. They beat Memphis again earlier in the year, Northwestern State and UT Arlington. Strength of schedule, I definitely give the advantage towards Tulsa here. They're 9-6, 6-4 in conference play there in the ACC. Edward says SMU made a struggling Memphis look good. That's a fact. Take a look at the side-by-side numbers. We're going to take a look at conference play numbers. All right, conference play numbers. SMU has 9 conference games under their belt. They're 5-4. 10 conference games under the belt for Tulsa, who is 6-4. In conference play only, SMU hitting 50.8%, just a tad bit under 51% from the field. They're converting 33% of their 3-point attempts, 51.4% of all their 2-point plays, and they're a 68% free throw shooting team on offense. Tulsa on offense, they're hitting 47.5% from the field, a little bit less. They struggle from out deep, 27.7% conversion from out deep. However, they're going to be going up against an SMU defense that is absolutely like near last in the league, giving up 37.5% to opposing teams from out deep. So if Tulsa wants that opportunity to try and take some deep looks and improve that 27.7% shooting from out deep, they should have some good opportunities and plenty of opportunities today against the SMU defense. They're averaging 51.5% conversion from 2-point range. They are number 1 in the ACC at converting their 2-point plays. They're hitting just a tad bit over 69%, a percent more than SMU from the charity stripe. 2 foul participation, really null and void. Doesn't, 13.5% for Tulsa, a little over 3.5% for SMU. Really no distinct, disadvantage or advantage one way or another for either team. Zach, thanks for jumping on board. I saw that you did get the Super Bowl package with my personal plays. I know you asked about them starting either today or tomorrow. Let me know which one, if you're wanting them to start today. I haven't sent out my personal plays. My personal plays will be going out about 30 minutes within 30 minutes of the live show ending. So if you're not on my personal plays, or if you're on my personal plays, they haven't gone out yet. They're going to be going out after the live show. So Zach, if you're wanting them to start today, let me know, and I'll make sure that your package starts today as well, especially for soccer, because normally it starts the day you sign up. As far as this game goes, I think Tulsa has the advantage when it comes to defense. Take a look at some of these defensive numbers. Zach, I'll get you on board for today. Make sure that you log in. You have soccer in your account as well. It's in there now, as well as the NHL. Make sure, if you're using a cell phone on our site because you have multiple packages, make sure you turn it sideways. Turn your phone sideways. If you're using a cell phone, scroll down. Click that small little box right next to your username that has 4 windows in it. Click that, scroll down. You'll be able to go back and forth from package to package. But you do have soccer in your account today, and you get that for 3 days. And soccer play starts in 35 minutes. But where I think this game is really going to be won is with Tulsa on defense. They're holding teams to 46% shooting in conference play overall, holding teams to 31% conversion of 3-point attempts, holding teams to 45.8% shooting of all the 2-point plays. The one aspect that they struggle in, but both teams struggle in this, is that offensive rebounding. They both struggle when it comes to offensive rebounds. As far as this game goes, I think that SMU defense is a liability. The fact that they give up 37.5% conversion from 3-point range. I think Tulsa, who struggles from, 3-point range, which is, part of their game that they struggle at, I think they're going to have more open looks. I think they're going to have a bigger opportunity to knock down the threes. You take a look at what they did in their game against ECU. They shot 6 of 16 from 3-point range, which was 37.5%, 10% more than what they're averaging in conference play. They were able to pick that pace up. In their loss to Temple, they went 7 of 21 for 33.3%. So their 3-point shooting has actually gone up over the course of the last couple games. And I expect no different today. I expect them to have a big day today. Ronald says looking for a sweep, clean sweep in soccer today. Hey, when you sweep 7, before yesterday's games, we had swept 7 of the last 8 days of soccer, winning 13 straight and on a very impressive run. No different. Still pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. We'll take that 23-1 run over the last 24 soccer plays. If you take just the last 17, 15-1-1. Eugene, if you want to know about the Houston game, hit the rewind, brother. Hit the rewind, brother. We broke down that game already. If you guys haven't done so, please do. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. Now, we do have a members-only video that will be out later today. Members-only video for Cap Nation family members. If you want to be a part of that, it's $14.99 a month here on YouTube. Click that join button. or go to our YouTube channel, click the membership button. I just posted a link in the comment section. There's a link in the description section. It says join here. Click it, join it, get the Cap Nation family member, and you'll have access to exclusive members-only videos and members-only live shows each and every single week. All the members had a nice big monster win on Illinois on the money line yesterday. There'll be another big monster win for everybody today. So, as far as this game goes, I single-handedly cherry-picked this one just for the live show today. I do not have, it's not a premium play. I know, Alex, my tooth drilling appointment, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm 30 minutes delayed on the live show. I went too long. I was supposed to be off the live show 30 minutes ago. Single-handedly picked this one for you guys. As of right now, Tulsa is +3, -105, which means you can get +3.5 at -$1.15. Free play, Tulsa, +3.5, -$1.15. Tulsa, +3.5, -$1.15. Again, if you're on my personal plays, nothing is early, so you haven't missed anything, all right? Nothing is early, you haven't missed anything. So enjoy that free play. I single-handedly cherry-picked that just for us here. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in. Remember, we will be live again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 Pacific. Going to be another fun day tomorrow. Going to be another fun day today. Game of the week, you have until 7 p.m. Eastern Time to get on board. Don't forget the Super Bowl packages. That Super Bowl combo package is off the charts. A week of premium plays or a week of my personal plays, you choose. The Super Bowl package, the Super Bowl prop package, the Super Bowl second half guarantee, all the live wagers during the Super Bowl, 3 days of soccer, 3 days of the NHL for $2.99. And remember, if you're not on soccer, you're going to flat out miss out this morning. Well, we're all going to be virtual high-fiving and fist bumping with soccer wins. You guys are going to be flat out missing out. All right, guys, I got to run. Got to get some stuff done and then make my tooth drilling appointment for later today. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys all live tomorrow. Please wager responsibly. All right, guys? Good luck, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel on your way out the door. You got it, J-Rock.